where we take a shot, literally, at under St. Patrick, and today is International Mud Day! Woohoo! So super exciting. Mud Day basically just encourages everybody to get outside, be one with nature, connect with the earth, and like children all over the world should go out and play together, and it's great. So, in honor of International Mud Day, we are drinking really delicious mudslides.
That's how we do it.
Woo!
We put it in little shot glasses.
Yeah, and we're using Kahlúa. And if you are drinking along with us at home, you can make a mudslide. It is 1 part Kahlúa, 1 part vodka, and 1.5 parts Irish cream. So, super easy. Go ahead and get started. So, really exciting news to start off the day. Chipotle has come out with an rewards program for the first time ever. So they've done a couple of little things along the way, like
I had a free burrito a couple months ago.
Yeah, they've done some great things to sort of improve upon their reputation a little bit. But this is awesome because it's going to be an actual rewards program just for the summer. It's called Chiptopia. But it's really confusing, and you have to go to their website to understand how it works.
It's
There's a whole infographic.
It's so confusing. I looked at it, and it was way too much math involved.
Yeah. So one of the things is that you, in order to get to the highest level, because there are levels, you have to eat at Chipotle 11 times in 1 month.
Oh, you're in for that.
Yeah.
So the lowest level, as far as I understand, because I mean I read this article like 4 times, looked at the infographic, like put it on a big screen, read it again. If you get 4 burritos in 1 month, you get 1 free. Then you gotta get like 3 more, and then you get another 1 free, and then you gotta get a couple more, and then you get another 1 free. But
See, even that, I'm like,
if you eat 11 burritos in July, August, and September, you get a party.
America!
Catered for 20 people by Chipotle. Also, if you sign up in the month of July, you get a free chips and guac, so that is reason enough.
Just for signing up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in for that. I can sign up.
And you guys weren't nervous about the whole, like, food issues that they were having? No, you guys are good.
I think I'm invincible. I don't ever think I will get those illnesses.
You're like, it's a day off of work. Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, if I'm eating Chipotle, I should probably go on some sort of a diet. So, like, if that's built in.
I also feel like if you're eating like Chipotle, don't you feel like you really wouldn't know if it was like something's wrong with the food or it's like just doing its normal thing?
Yeah.
Just me?
It's like a process.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll shoot to that.
Well, mudslides to that.
Yum.
Okay.
Mud Day. Tastes like 10.
That's so good.
Do you guys watch DanceMoms?
No.
Oh my god.
But I love Maddie.
Oh,
yeah.
Maddie Ziegler's amazing. So, DanceMoms is one of my favorite shows because I kind of want to be on it as both a dancer and a dance mom.
Wait, you don't want to be the main lady? What's her name?
So Abby Lee Miller, big trouble right now. She's the star of DanceMoms. It's her dance studio.
Oh, okay.
And she is going to be going to jail. She admitted to bankruptcy fraud after Australia charged her with it.
Yeah, it's honestly,
she's in trouble.
It's insane. I guess she had smuggled in, I want to say allegedly, but I think she's like guilty, so I think we can say it actually happened. $120,000 while she was on the Australian like Dance Mom tour circuit. Yeah. And she's facing up to 2.5 years in prison. They're going to sentence her on October 11th. Okay. Which is like very reminiscent of Teresa from Housewives of New Jersey that we always talk about. But I guess what they, like the real gotcha in this case is that they had her text messages. And apparently in her text messages, she said after like she came back from Australia with all that money, she said, and I quote, "We have all this cash, ... need a little money laundering." So I feel like they're like, it only took them, I think they said like a few hours to be like, okay, yeah, all sad. She accepted the plea and yeah, she's going to be going to the old slam-a-lam-a-ding-dong.
So she's really going to jail?
Well, she can serve up to 2.5 years. Okay. I feel like they just send you now. Don't you think? Like if you're on a reality show, you're going to have to go. There's no way they're going to be like, you know, time already served.
Do you think that they can turn this into like a kind of Orange is the New Black thing where they then film the reality show with Abby Lee from Dance Moms in jail? How great would that be?
It would be so
good. She teaches everybody in jail how to dance.
They do, on Orange is the New Black, they do have like little talent shows. Yeah. Remember the Christmas one? The pageant? Yeah.
I always imagine like if I went to jail, like that's what I'm doing. Like I'm the talent.
You would dance your way through your sentencing, yeah.
And like write a little book about it. Yeah. But like I imagine like I would be the one like coordinating a talent show. Okay. Like if I was on Orange is the New Black, is that the character I would be?
Yeah.
that.
I say dream big. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, shot for Abby.
Well,
Good
we'll see. Like, come back here and check with her sentencing on October 11th.
Yeah.
We'll still be here, God willing.
Okay, so something else that's actually really, really cool, I think, is Caitlyn Jenner being on the cover of Sports Illustrated to commemorate her 40th anniversary of winning the gold medal for the decathlon. So, is that not?
No, it is, but you're like winning medals for the sports. Like, I can read it in your face.
I'm a huge sports fan, but I am a huge fan of Caitlyn Jenner. I think she's really cool, and the fact that Sports Illustrated is recognizing it, it's the ultimate "Where Are They Now?" That's what's on the cover.
And I guess did you see the cover?
Yeah.
Did you guys see it? Yeah. So she's like sporting all the medals, and in like a sparkly pantsuit.
Yeah.
How many medals did she win?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, it was a lot.
Were they gold?
40.
Were they all gold?
Some were silver.
But it's
We're
kind of
making
like
all
the
this
big
up.
one.
Right.
The big one that she won, the gold for the decathlon. Like, that means you're like a ridiculous athlete.
Right, and there's only been so many decathlon medals handed out over the years. And
how many?
It was like something like 22. I read it in the article.
Really?
It was like 22, and 12 of them are Americans, and she's one of them.
All right, well, that's great. But to Allie's point, don't you think that really is the ultimate "Where Are They Now"? Like, no one will ever trump. Like, here's where you started, and like years later, like, you've changed sexes, which is awesome, which is great. Obviously, we don't judge, but like, it is like that. No one will ever trump that.
But of course, at the same time as this is amazing, she's on the cover, there are some haters or some critical people out there who are saying, "Oh, is this just a marketing ploy? Just like another way?
Like, should she not actually be on the cover?"
Yeah.
Or is it Sports Illustrated? You know, but isn't that, I feel like that's what marketing is, right? That's what all the magazines do. So, I mean, they probably know they want to sell some copies, and they think it makes sense. And I also think Caitlyn Jenner wants to be on more magazines, so it makes sense for her. So, like, everyone sells out and everybody wins.
And everyone's happy.
I mean, I think I'm more concerned with, because how old is she ish? 60s?
66.
Right. So, like, I don't want to be like an ageist, but like, you know, hair extensions and all of that, like, you know.
She looks great.
She looks great, but like, I wouldn't see my mom wearing like hair extensions. Oh, God, no. And right, so it's like kind of like, that's what disturbs me more. But good for her.
Yeah.
And good for Sports Illustrated, and good luck to everybody in Rio with that, all the problems.
Yeah.
Won't be us.
With the Zikas.
Again, we'll be here.
Wear your bug spray. So, American Horror Story is coming back, and they're starting to just kind of poke in some teasers. I personally am terrified of American Horror Story. I try to watch it, and then like I get really scared and I have to turn it off. But I'm always really intrigued by their logos and how they're different. I see those billboards on the trains. So I think they just came out with a new one. Do we have a pick?
Can we cut to that? That makes us sound like a real show. Can we cut to a clip?
So,
hey, Danny.
While Danny's pulling that up, I've never watched American Horror Story, not once, because the commercials actually make my eyeballs tear up uncontrollably because they are terrifying. So scary. The last scary movie I think that I watched was The Ring.
Oh no!
And before that was what was Saw?
Oh.
And those things, like, these were in college, and I had to sleep with the lights on.
Yeah.
For months.
Well, that's what I feel like American Horror Story is, and they always release the new season usually like in September, like late September, early October, so it's perfect for Halloween season.
Yeah.
I make sure I turn all the lights off. I get into bed
because
I just want to watch it. It's crazy. But did you see the logo? I guess that they released is a 6. It looks like a 6 with a question mark. Did we get that clip? We did.
Yeah.
And that's all that they're saying right now. But
what does the 6 stand for?
They don't know. And they don't know what the question mark is yet. So, like, this is what they do. They tease it out. And apparently the CEO of FX, which is the station channel that it's on, the only thing that he said so far is that the new season will be set in the present, but will have echoes of the past. So if you know from past seasons, sometimes it's from, like, the 60s or, like, the 1800s. And I might be making that one up. But it's from a long time ago. And I think my guesstimate for the question mark is that, so Jessica Lange, who has won Golden Globes for this and Emmys for this, hasn't been on. This will potentially be her second season not on. She said she was kind of all done with the show now, but in a recent interview, I guess she had said that she may come back, but maybe in like a limited role. So a lot of people, major fans, are hoping that she is coming back, and maybe that's what the question mark teaser is. I guess right now the only people who have confirmed are Cheyenne Jackson, if that's how you say that, Lady Gaga, and Sarah Paulson. And they're also saying that they're not committing to what their role is. But I wanted to tee this up for you because I know you have a Lady Gaga story, which we were enamored by.
So I don't watch that show because I don't watch anything scary or sad. I really only like to live in a fantasy world.
Just DanceMoms.
Everything's
just DanceMoms. Yeah.
And like now I'm out because like she's in jail and I'm sad. But the reason that I try to turn on American Horror Story and just kind of like see if I can catch it is because I happen to know somebody on the show who is Lady Gaga.
That is insanity.
It's crazy. So when I was younger, like in middle school and high school, that's actually a pic that you're seeing of me at age 15 with a
with Steph
bags with Steph. Staffers, as we call her. We didn't call her that. We just called her Steph. We went to acting school together, and at Lee Strasberg, what's the bill? I was like, so he's one of my teachers. He was great.
Someone tag him.
He had both of us in the class at the same time, and her and I were like rivals. Like we were constantly trying to one up each other. There was no singing.
But like frenemies or like real rivals?
No, it was frenemies. Like she was from the city, and I was from Long Island, so I thought.
You're from Long Island?
Yeah, I'm from Long Island.
Oh, couldn't tell.
Yeah, I'm from Boston. Nice to meet you.
Couldn't tell.
All right, yeah. It's like an accent.
I know. I'm like, are we gonna be rivals with our accents?
Accent bookends.
So she was amazing. Like she was so cool just because she was from the city, and like her and I were like really at the top of the class, but we were kind of counterparts. Like I was like this bubbly
force of nature,
and she was like this super cool blonde, sleek from the city. So she introduced me to a lot of cool things and boys around the city. But most importantly, she introduced me to Fiji water. That was like
really?
She was like, "You're not anyone unless you're drinking Fiji water."
In the square bottle.
Now, do you still stay in contact with her?
No.
Oh.
So if any. Okay,
then you can help me.
Like for real, if you're watching, like it's Allie who used to do the stand-up and you used to come to my shows, so maybe you want to come on the show.
She's definitely watching.
Yeah. So I mean, clearly.
She's coming.
Yeah. Actually, like I know her mom has a restaurant in the city, so maybe like.
Oh, we should go film there.
Yeah.
Shot topics
So
from God's Moms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane, and I think that you should always like introduce us to any celebrities that you've met with in the past. Tell us all those stories. We love it.
I'll call them.
Good.
I will call them. Okay, so moving on to more celebrity juice. Yeah.
No.
So
cheers.
Yeah.
Let's like.
Donald Trump has one more really great idea to pull somebody into his campaign and represent him, who is Mike Tyson.
Of course.
So apparently, Mike is the latest celebrity to get on the bandwagon to make America great again. What do you guys think about this? Is this a good idea or a bad idea?
It is right up his alley. I guess he's going to potentially be at the convention, like supporting him. Yeah. Like, if you're going to get anybody like by your side, like you want people that have like a good reputation potentially, but like for me, like this is complete bottom of the barrel. And to make it even
someone with a face tattoo.
Right. And to make it even worse, this is what Trump has said about Mike Tyson. I mean, it's very poetic. Mike Tyson endorsed me. I love it! ! Then he says, all the tough guys endorse me. I like that. So by tough guys, I just would like to bring up for those of you at home who are forgetting, and I have a friend, Tracy from home, who I wish we could do we have a call? Because I want her to call in because she has such a position on Mike Tyson. In 1992, Mike Tyson was convicted of rape after the jury found him guilty of attacking an 18-year-old beauty pageant contestant in his hotel room. So it's not to say that if you do a crime and you serve your time, and that's like some type of like phrase or whatever, that you can't go on and be a decent member of society. But I feel like if you're a convicted rapist, like why as the potential president, which is so close, which scares the hell out of me, that you would be psyched above that and then say all the tough guys get me. Let's just interchange the word tough guys with rapists. All the rapists support me. So you're off the hook now, Mexico. We have our own rapists there. It's insane. Don't you think that's crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah. So it just makes me irate. Sorry.
It's surprising to me that Trump's going down this road of there's an entire list of people he's looking to bring into his convention, and it's all more dudes, like older dudes. Wouldn't he be trying to get the minority vote and women? Like those are the people who I think
Rosie.
he does.
Like if he could get Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
I definitely would win that.
Yeah.
I just think he's just like getting more of the same, and that's going to be his downfall. It's like, where do you diversify?
And I think it never gets a little better. It's not like, as time has gone on, he's kind of toned it down a little bit. It's like right at the 11th hour, he's like, what we're missing? A rapist in the...
With a face tattoo, just like this.
Yeah. So I feel like you should totally vote for Donald Trump if you love convicted rapists and racists. No?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was thinking, and that's what I'm gonna drink to. So
I like to make it awkward.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we have come to the time in our show where it's time to play Chug It or Plug It.
Oh gosh.
But we're gonna talk about Orange is the New Black, and you're not up to.
We're gonna do Game of Thrones first, so I can jump out for Orange is the New Black because I've finished it and I don't want to hear how it ends.
I know.
So,
I can't wait to talk about it.
Game of Thrones first. So the season finale was on Sunday. Spoiler alert, so turn off if you haven't watched it yet, or like turn off your internet because hello, it's been 4 days. 3 days?
Just judge them.
I know I did. You got red. Cersei blew up everyone. I mean everyone, including the king, including the High Sparrow, and because of that, the king jumped out the window.
Ooh, like his castle window?
Yeah, straight out the castle window.
Medieval times.
His mom blew up his wife. Yeah.
So high. Those castles were big.
Right.
They were on moats.
Yeah.
Like
Catapults.
They're
So,
not getting
this is all we know about it.
Jon Snow proclaimed King of the North. Huge feat for those people. They needed that.
Do they have British accents on the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them have Scottish, some of them British. Like it's all over
Some
the
have
place.
like medieval accents.
Some of them are kind of fake because they like struggle with it and they're just like over it. Arya killed Lord Frey, which was amazing. She went full ninja, came in, did the face thing, slit the throat, out the door. Dany's finally crossing the sea with all of the boats and the dragons. Last but not least, Cersei now has nothing left to lose, and she's torturing the Septa in like the dungeon. And so we'll kind of see what happens next season with Cersei named Queen again.
What happened to Sansa?
Oh, that's a good memory you just had.
So I actually kind of have feelings about this, and I could go on forever. And this is Chug It or Plug It, where you're actually supposed to be like drinking your beverages right now, but you're not. I have feelings. Sansa's with Jon Snow, and they're at Winterfell, but Jon Snow is proclaimed King of the North. I think Sansa could have been Queen of the North. Why did it have to be Jon? But I think there's a bigger thing at play, which if you watch the show, you know why. There's the dragons. Oh yeah, and the R plus L equals J was like finally confirmed. Hello.
Yeah.
Duh.
You amaze me every week with this. Every single week.
Awesome.
Well, that's
Thank
good.
You so much.
Thank you. I still feel like I know nothing about the show, but I want to watch it.
Yeah.
Someone, if you can let me borrow your HBO Go password. So I'm going to talk about Orange is the New Black, which, so you may have to, Christine's going to leave. If you're watching this and you haven't seen it, like, press mute. Press mute for spoiler alerts and press mute for having to hear this voice. It's just like a good heads up. So I don't have notes like Christine had, but I just finished Orange is the New Black on Sunday.
Okay.
Binge watched the absolute hell out of it. So I gotta say, it was a good season. It wasn't my favorite season up until like basically the last 2 episodes, and those are the only 2 episodes that everybody's talking about. So what I need to tell you about, and you don't know anything, so I feel like this is, I'm so excited, but I feel like it's such a like downfall, is the big spoiler alert was fan favorite, and my favorite for years was, I can see Christine out there blocking her ears, Pusey Washington was killed in prison. And they were all of the prisoners were like in the cafeteria, and they were all like revolting because I guess they brought new guards in and they were all terrible. So they're all standing on the table in protest. And these new guards come in and they're like, it's really dark this season, and they're kind of like forcing them to fight each other. Like it kind of like took a turn. And Pusey Washington, as you know, for those of you watching at home who are fans, she's probably like 90 pounds, and so they had one of the guards like throw her kind of down to the ground, and he had his knee on her back, and she ended up suffocating to death. And the guards are like all veterans from like previous wars, and so because of that, like it's such a mess in there. And so she died, but you didn't think she would die. She's like one of the best characters, a little bit understated, and Tasty, who's one of the other girls in prison who was like best friends with her. They were like the Lucy and Ethel. Tasty's also in The Color Purple right now on Broadway as a side note, and so she has this insanely emotional scene where she just falls like to her knees and is like screaming, crying, and like even right now like chills. Anyone who's watched this, it was honestly insanely emotional. So she died. And like that was like the big takeaway. And then in the final episode, the thing that, and I didn't even care about this, I was more upset about like Pusey, if that's how you say it, dying, was at the very end, all the different gangs in the prison now are going to revolt against each other. So it's like white supremacists against like the Latinos, and then like the like African American / black people, because I don't know what you're supposed to say, like they're all basically going to fight each other. And one of the veteran guards had smuggled in a gun into the prison, which you're not supposed to do. The gun, during the fighting, flies across the floor, and Daya picks it up. I think Daya is like a dump truck, literally every single time she's on screen. And I was like, wah, wah, like she's just like blah, but people like her. And so it ends with, she has the gun, and she's like pointing it towards one of the guards, and then the camera work is awesome. It just keeps on 360 circling her, and then it just fades to black or orange, and that's how it ends. And now we have to wait a whole year for it to come back.
Wow. That, like, I'm emotionally exhausted just from listening to it.
It honestly was so good, and I hate that you have to wait a year.
A
whole year.
It sounds so sad.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Oh, and I'm gonna do one last thing. What was super cool, sorry, I completely forgot, like this was like the big piece of it, when Pusey had died, they kept on showing like what we thought were flashbacks of her, you know, back in the day. And that's what they do a lot on the show. They show you flashbacks to be like, this is how this person, you know, ended up in prison or ended up in jail. And they were showing her in New York, and she's like all done up, and she's with her friends, and she's like living the life. She's going to these different like clubs, and she's running into these monks on bikes. And it was so weird because you're watching and you're like, I don't even get what's happening. It was almost like an acid trip, for real. Like it wasn't even, you're like, nothing was happening bad, it was all great. And so all of a sudden I'm like, oh, is this not a flashback? Is this more of her like crossing over and like living her like completely like authentic, carefree, happy life? And if you read any articles about it, people at home, that's kind of the theory that a lot of people are seeing. And then at the very end, the very last scene is her, they break the fourth wall, and she looks right into the camera and smiles as like the Brooklyn Bridge is lit up behind her.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love
again,
when they
chills.
break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So I loved it. That's my Chug It or Plug It. And I think I'm going to go now and have a really smooth transition from Deaf and Dying over to Christine.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about camping gear.
Let's hear about some camping gear. I personally would like to see Teresa Giudice live tweeting during Orange is the New Black. That might give me some more reason to watch it, because right now it just sounds a little bit too sad. So have fun. Go check out some camping.
That robot is so helpful. So hey guys, we're back. As you know, we have our panelist this week, Christine, who's actually our camping guru here at BestProducts.com. And she's here to walk us through all of her camping must-haves and essentials for camping and hiking this summer.
Yeah.
Hey Christine,
Hi.
how are you?
So if you're going on a hike, you're gonna need more than just your shoes on your feet. You probably need some water. You probably need maybe an extra layer, maybe some sunblock, maybe your camera. This backpack is super. This is from Granite Gear. It's $40, granitegear.com. It's a super water repellent pack, and it has an awesome sleeve right in here that you can slip your water bladder into. Also, you can stick your...
Did you say water bladder?
Water bladder, yes. If you don't have a water bladder, you can carry like 100 milliliters of water on your person instead of water bottles. We'll put a link up to that later. And then your straw goes out the back. Basically, backpack goes on, straw comes over, and you can just, you have your water.
Awesome and great. And you said $40?
$40.
Awesome.
It can also be like a school backpack if you don't want to use the sleeve for your bladder. It's, you know, laptop.
Oh, don't bring the laptop camping though, right?
No.
Be one with nature.
Unplug.
What do we have
Next
here?
up is a headlamp from Yuko. My favorite part about this, first of all, $33, yukogear.com. The thing that I hate about headlamps is that they're super bulky. If you wanted to wear one on a run late night, it's kind of bouncing all over in your face. For camping, it's just more convenient to have the weight spread out. Other headlamps can kind of give you a headache. With this one, the batteries are in the back and the light is in the front, so it kind of distributes the weight a little bit more evenly. It has a couple of different settings. This red light, if you've never been around a campfire and been blinded by someone who's using the white light, you'll know why the red light exists.
Gotcha,
Sorry guys.
gotcha.
See?
The red light is helpful. Yes.
White light. So this is from Yuko Gear. At night you use the red. If you're going to like go off to, you know, use the porta potty.
Super functional and fun, and you can play hide and seek with your friends.
Totally.
Right. So we have a little bit of fashion too, right?
Oh yeah. You want to look super stylish even when you're on a hike, but this is from Head Sweats. This is one of their trucker hats with the lovely Bigfoot. $25, BestProducts.com. The Bigfoot hats have become a bit of a collector's item for people in Colorado. I have been seeing these hats all over Colorado for years, never knew who made them, but always with the Bigfoot. The best part about it is they're made with like a super wicking material, so that just pulls sweat away from your body, keeps your head dry while you're hiking.
And who doesn't love a mesh hat?
No one.
Trucker for life.
Yeah. Next up, we have a lantern from Rayovac, $30, Rayovac.com. This thing is basically indestructible. It is a 3D lantern, so obviously light's going all the way around. It is waterproof. You can drop it from up to 15 feet, so if it's like hanging from a tree and the tree branch breaks, you'll be okay. It has 280 hours of battery life. Super great for around the campfire, while you're cooking dinner.
And if you get lost for days, you can continue to use
280 hours, you'll be all set.
That's great, $30, that's actually not bad.
Next up, for hiking or running, any kind of outdoor activity in the summer, these are some lightweight no-show socks from Feetures, F-E-E-T-U-R-E-S. You can get them from Feetures.com, $7. They've got this targeted compression to help your arch support while you're doing, outdoor activities. The best part about it is it has a little label for left and right because, your feet are different and socks should not discriminate.
And it helps you know your left from your right. Do you want to know a trick for left from right? If you put your hand like this, L, right?
Look how smart we are.
That's how we do it.
Next up, we have, and this is a personal favorite, and this is something that not everybody takes hiking or camping with them, but it's something that I always have to have on me, is hand lotion. This is a great lotion from Ahava. They use Dead Sea minerals in all of their products. Specifically, in a number of their products, they use mud. International Mud Day. You see that tie in there? This one's really cool. Just because A, it has the mud in it, B, it has a really great smell, lots of fun natural extracts to relieve dry hands. If you go to ahavaus.com, you can get 20% off their site for the next week with the coupon code BestProducts20. And this is their mud intensive hand cream.
That smells good.
Yeah.
Does it attract bears? No, good.
Thankfully.
It's like bear repellent.
Yep. So yeah, head on over to ahavaus.com, 20% off with BestProducts20. And we're going to come in here and talk to you about some more fun mud products.
Good job, Christy. Thanks for filling in for Jamie this week. For everyone at home, if you want to find out more about these products and our other products and prices, go to bestproducts.com/camping. It smells so good now.
So we have another extra special treat to go along with International Mud Day from Ahava. They have worked with us to put together a little giveaway. So if you check the link in the description of the video you're watching right now, you'll find a link to our giveaway contest. You can enter directly on Facebook. It's about over $300 worth of products from Ahava, including some everything has Dead Sea minerals in it, and Dead Sea minerals really will help make your skin more youthful. There's studies from years and years and years about how the Dead Sea salt really helps rejuvenate your skin. So
that's like from medieval times.
Yeah, totally. Again, like it just goes along with like my whole medieval times situation. These are a couple of products from them that we are obsessed with. The giveaway has creams, lotions, masks. A bunch of them have mud in them. So you can enter every day between now and Tuesday.
Where do they go?
To BestProducts.com Facebook page. The link's in the description.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Look at us. It's like is that a sponsor? Are we like getting that big? It's not a sponsor. That's right. We should probably legally say it's not a sponsor. But we're very grateful, and you should sign up.
Ahava is a partner.
Thank you. People are commenting right now after you said that they love Ahava too.
Great.
So.
Yeah, we do too.
I once went to the Dead Sea.
What? Okay.
I did.
Wait, where is it?
That's it. It's in Israel. Right? Yeah, I did. I went there. No, I definitely did because I floated and I put the mud. And then I was so soft. So it's a good.
My hands are so soft right now.
Yeah.
Good cream.
Great. Awesome. So it's time to play Love It or Hate It. If you're playing along at home, you can also say whether or not you love it or hate it. So first thing, the Daily Show's tweet post-SCOTUS abortion ruling in Texas. So Christine, do you want to tell us a little bit?
Yeah. So, you are now allowed to have abortions again in Texas.
You are not, or
you are now allowed to have them again.
You weren't, and now you are.
Yes. Okay. And so the Daily Show basically, to summarize their tweet, said, "Okay, go get knocked up and then go get an abortion in Texas." And I'm gonna say hate it because I don't think that's something like that you should make jokes about. Like,
I mean, we're gonna have to say hate it.
I
get the joke.
Yeah.
But whatever. So it's hate it.
Yeah, whatever.
You know what? But everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah,
I
mean, we've done 3 weeks of mistakes.
Okay, so moving on. Kanye West's famous video with all like the naked famous people. No,
I can't want to jump the gun.
Ew, I don't like it. Ooh.
I love a controversy. Here's what I love about it. I hope someone sues him.
Yeah.
For like defamation of character or like, I don't know what you could possibly get sued for, but I feel like someone's gonna find a way to sue him for this.
Yeah, probably Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Go Taylor.
Although, well,
and he tweeted that he hopes that somebody does sue him. So, I hope you get your wish.
Oh, it's worse. It's like, stop it. You're like having a temper tantrum every day.
Like, I don't know. People in music are just like bouncing off the walls. Coldplay's Chris Martin calling Rihanna the new Frank Sinatra. Hate. Oh.
Why, though?
Here's why I love it.
I don't know anything about this. I'm going to go with I hate it because I hate Coldplay.
Oh, I'm loving it because I love Coldplay. I am okay with Rihanna, but I just feel like it's comic genius to say that Rihanna is like this generation's Frank Sinatra.
Why? I mean, because of her crooning voice?
I mean, like haircuts alone. Right?
But like Frank Sinatra was an actor, he was a tap dancer. Like, she doesn't tap.
She was in Battleship, though.
I don't know. She made me mad because when she had her whole thing with Chris Brown, she made like an announcement, and like that was terrible. What happened? I'm not.
He's like, I won't go. He's like, I will not talk about the Chris Brown incident.
No, but like,
I won't respond to it.
No, she made some sort of a comment that I happened to catch on like MTV, saying that like all the young girls out there, if you believe in love, like don't, because it's not real. Because she was pissed, she was hurt.
Right.
But that made me so mad at her. Like that wasn't the right thing to say. You just picked the wrong guy, or the wrong guy picked you.
Would you feel better now that you got this off your chest?
Yeah, I do.
Right? So that's what this is about here.
Yeah, I do.
I love when she tries to sing.
Like
so
for
good.
real. Like really tries to sing.
Yeah.
I like her auto-tune.
Love it or hate it, Brexit. It's hard to say it with a British accent.
Did you try? Is that what
you forgot that. You forgot the hat tip.
Brexit.
Oh my god.
Love it or hate it?
I'm going with both.
Oh.
Here's why. I hate it. I hate it because it's probably going to destroy the EU completely. Everyone else is going to try and like exit themselves and leave all the other countries who everyone was supporting, which is part of the problem. Leave all these countries who are actually in dire need of the EU kind of high and dry. That sucks. I love it because it's just so funny that like the UK and Britain is like conquered everyone, and now they're like, never mind, we don't want you people. Peace.
Well, I love it because 2 reasons. One, I feel like this is what happens when people don't take this stuff seriously.
Yeah.
And you have to vote, and your vote does mean something.
Everybody wants to vote again.
Right. Yeah, it's like, oh, we're like goons. And I also love it because better them than us.
Yeah.
So wake up, America, because it could be us.
The best quote I heard about the whole thing is, I have to say this. So John Oliver has, obviously you guys know if you're watching, John Oliver has the best information, especially about this episode from last Sunday because he is British, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, showed all these clips of people being like, oh, if I had known it would actually have passed, I would like to cast my vote again. And he goes, oh, good news. Good news is you can. You can cast your vote again on never. It counts the first time. You do it. You can't vote again. So, love you, John Oliver.
Yeah.
Thank you for your humor.
Okay, next topic. Love it or hate it. Starbucks rainbow drinks, like their secret menu. Starbucks has a secret menu, but you have to know what to order.
You have to like tell them the ingredients.
Yeah.
And like tell them how to mix it. No, get a coffee and move on your merry way. Don't ask them to put blueberries and crunch berries and raspberries and strawberries in your drink and then like whatever.
Yeah, I just feel like I already get stressed out with like making sure. I said like there's so much pressure, especially in New York, like to get it right, and like I don't even know. I'll have a latte. I don't care.
I agree with you. I hate it. I feel like, one, grow up.
Yeah.
And two, do you know how much stuff is like in my head that I have to remember on a daily basis?
Yeah.
Like I can't memorize the menu at Starbucks.
The secret menu.
The secret menu. I can't even memorize the regular menu. I don't even know like what's the difference between a venti and a grande, and do you say medium, and does that make me trashy? So I hate it overall. Stop it. Stop it.
If you say medium, they kick you out.
Right.
Okay.
They're like, this ain't Dunkin' Donuts.
This
Trash bag.
I love Dunkin'.
I love them.
You know what I really love though? Totally love it. Barnes & Noble is now going to be serving beer and wine.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's amazing. And like, I don't like reading. Like, I don't.
Doesn't agree with you.
Like, I hate
it doesn't agree
Well,
with
let's
you.
talk about reading, and we'll give one of these first.
No, I hate reading, but like, I like to be in Barnes & Noble. You know what I mean? Like, it just like feels good to be there, and like, I want to hang out, but I don't want to look at anything.
And now you have a reason.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So I'm psyched.
So you love it.
Love it.
I like to read from the privacy of my own couch with a glass of wine. But if I have to go to Barnes & Noble, now there's like a second reason to go.
Yeah.
I like places where I could buy beverages and drink them in public.
I love it because similar to Allie, my mind rejects books. But I think that you should be able to drink everywhere, like here, or in a store, or just not in your car. So I love it. I love it.
IKEA, love it or hate it, IKEA has recalled some of their
29 million.
Yeah.
29 million dressers.
Yeah. So that's going to be a lot of trucks going out to get the trucks. So
Is that how you do it? Do you just they collect it?
I don't think they're collecting them. I think they're just giving refunds.
Yeah, they're giving refunds as long as you purchased it between 2002 and now. And who didn't buy the mom dresser in 2002? I did.
Oh, is that how you say it? Mom? I thought it was Malum.
In my mind, it's mom.
Like salmon.
I can't.
I owned the dresser and it fell on me.
Did it really?
I didn't.
It totally Wizard of Oz'd you.
Yeah, it actually fell on me. So I mean, like TV on top of it, one too many drawers open, whole things comes tumbling down. And in that day, TVs were this big.
Yeah.
So I got one hand on the TV, one foot on the dresser, and I'm screaming for my roommate. Like, this is real. So call IKEA, get your refund.
You love it then? You love it.
I think it. I hate what has happened to some people who are like actually
to the children. I hate what it happened.
I hate
That's awful.
Right, we don't believe in.
But I do love that IKEA is like finally doing something about it.
Right.
Take your trashy dressers back.
I love it too. Whatever.
Yeah.
Christine said enough first.
Wonky potato head.
My God.
To support like that people are different and like not everybody.
No, that's not what it is.
That's so good. No, Mr. Wonky Potato. Mr. Wonky.
There you go. Here's your last
It's so
shot.
good.
Go ahead, take it.
Oh, that made my whole day.
What is it?
Mr. Wonky Potato Head has come out to the masses because they want to be able to show. I guess what people are doing is Danny's going to show a picture of what Mr. Wonky. This is you can buy this. This is on eBay right now.
It's not recalled.
It's not recalled.
No. You have to bid on it.
And it's basically to like increase awareness of like people who just throw away food because it doesn't always look the best. So they want to say like Mr. Potato Head, like his eyes are over here and he's like wonky. And I love it because I love Mr. Potato Head, and I love that it lets people know like don't just throw food away because it can also be fun and good for you. And then I love it. My new reason is because you thought it was to help show people that like
body image. Like it's okay. Not all potatoes are small.
it's like the
Some
Barbie doll
potatoes are
of
big.
potato
That's
heads.
exactly.
She immediately said like, no, all potatoes are small because she's like so small.
Some potatoes. I used to be a big potato, so now it's okay. Either way, it's good.
I love it.
Good thing you drank that.
Moving on to big potatoes who are proud to be big potatoes. Leslie Jones. Apparently nobody wants to dress her for the premiere of Ghostbusters. She's a super funny comedian, and nobody wants to dress her, so love it or hate it.
Okay, so having to do probably with her being like a non-conformist size for.
Yeah, it's
she's just tall.
Like Melissa McCartney. Yeah, she's not really. She's just like a bigger person. She's not a string bean.
Okay. So that sucks that nobody wants to like step out and make her something. That movie's gonna do gangbusters because it's Ghostbusters. And it's gonna get a lot of publicity. It would be really smart of a designer, and I think I saw last night Christian Siriano did tweet back saying he would
make something
He's
for
so
her.
cool. I love him.
And he's been doing that for other people. He's fantastic about that. But like, come on, designers, Elsa Leslie Jones, like I do have a degree in apparel design. I'll make you something. Let me know.
Yeah.
I love it too. Not that they won't make anything for her. I love it that she's speaking out about it. The same way that Melissa McCarthy did too. To be like, hey, if you're not a size 2, like there's clothes that we should be able to wear as well. So good on her. Yeah. And I also love that she yells in every sketch.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, and I hate it a little, but
well, I love her. But like, I'm also jealous of her, so love it and hate it at the same time.
Anybody on SNL, you're just gonna hate it.
I'm gonna hate on
that. It could have been you.
I try so hard.
It's so
Lady Gaga, hook it up. Okay, so Taylor Swift, she's gonna be meeting the parents of Tom Hiddleston like super soon.
Just his mom, right?
Yeah, just his mom, and Calvin Harris is like all upset and offended and like crying.
Allegedly.
Like, he should write a song.
Oh my God, he should.
Like get back at it. So, is it too soon?
Yeah. Everybody, hold up.
Oh my God.
Hold up your emoji poop. It's too soon.
Anybody watching?
Stop it. She needs to stop.
Let us know your thoughts. Is this a publicity stunt? Is this so that she can be a Bond girl?
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah.
I might have to. If it's a sellout moment, then I will switch my emoji poop to a heart because I love a sellout. And I think now that you said that, she seems more beautiful than ever, funnier than ever. She's more talented. I don't think she moves too soon. I think she should move quicker in her relationship. So I love it now.
To never.
Get married.
Okay, so our last shot of the day is gonna go to Tom Hiddleston's mom because she's gonna get to meet Taylor.
Cheers to you.
Getting that will.
Okay, so make sure that you enter our Ahava Contest.
This is our first attempt at like a monitor that tells us what to say.
I'm looking at a whiteboard.
I'll put diction next week.
Can you read it?
Yes,
I'm
of
done.
course. So you guys, you can go to AhavaUS.com if you want to use the coupon code they've set up for us. It's BestProducts.com. That will be good for the next week. If you want to enter to win our giveaway, which is over $300 worth of great products from Ahava, you can go to our Facebook page, click the link above, or the link that says contest right up there, and enter your name and email, and we will pick the winner next week live on
Facebook Live. If you go to BestProducts.com's Facebook page, the one that you're on, around 1:15, 1:30, because that's how we roll. I'm going to be interviewing, hopefully she shows up, Marianne Williamson, who is a spiritual best-selling author, and I'm obsessed with. So I'm going to sit down and interview her on Facebook Live. So feel free to follow us then, so that I don't look like an idiot in front of a pseudo-celebrity. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. We'll see
Bye.
you next week.